Hi, this is Chuck Beaver. I'm the senior producer for Dead Space. I'll be taking us through the hydroponics deck, at least part of the hydroponics deck on the Ishimura. This is about midway through the game. At this point in the game, Isaac has discovered that it's very bad aboard the ship, and he's probably not going to make it out alive unless he starts fighting for his life pretty hard. One of the things they've discovered is that there are going to be some atmosphere converters, some poison pods. The crew has been turned into these essentially these atmospheric converters. He's got to hunt them down and kill them all before the atmosphere runs out on the ship and before he dies. So he's heading into the West Grow Chamber right now to find them and hunt them down. The hydroponics is where all the food is grown on the ship, and they do some oxygen recycling. That's a fairly important part of the ship. It's also fairly delicate. So he's going to step in here with some of his weapons and see what happens. So stepping into the hydroponics, lights come on. He can look around a bit and see that it's not quite right. There is something in the air. Although the plants in here are healthy and ready to go, he still needs to hunt down these pods. So I'm going to look around the ship a bit here and kind of do some exploring, see what's going on. You can see some of the plants that are here on the Ishimura. Doing some collection and pickups. I'm going to need those. That's not a good sound. Something's probably going to happen here. There it is. Something behind. I'm pretty much getting the soup at this point. Zombies behind me, slashing in front of me. Okay, I'm going to head out into open space so I can get a better shot at all this. Got these guys all over. Probably should switch weapons. Might need some help from stasis at this point. Whoa! Let me clear out of here. Slows him down a bit, lets me take care of him more leisurely. Great plan for crowd control. Running low on health, so I gotta start playing a little smarter here. Taking him out at the legs to bring him down. Helps buy me some time. It's always good to walk over to these guys and make sure they're dead. Gear up on some health, do some pickups. That was pretty rough. That's my big gun. That's fairly limited in ammo, so I don't have a lot of that to use, so I gotta be really careful how much of that I'm using up. Gear up on some health. Let's go see if we can't find one of the poison pods. And sure enough, here's one of the rooms. Looks like where one of these crew members have become converted into this big habitat converter. My air timer went off because the air is poisonous in here. So I've only got a little bit of time left to get rid of this guy. He's kind of sad. Not having a good day. His lungs have been converted into these poison factories and they've been extruded onto his back. It's a fairly gruesome sight. I'm going to put him out of his misery. And now he's done. My air meter goes off. You saw my air canisters recharging there. And grab some very valuable line gun ammo over there. Alright, I think there's one more of these guys on this deck. Go hunt them down. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. This is one of our pregnants. If I hit him wrong, he's going to explode with a bunch of other enemies and come at me, so he has to be taken down fairly precisely. I don't know that I have the room to do it there. I may try to get some more space before I take him down. Good. Okay, that worked. Not always so clean. Alright, there's going to be another guy, I suspect, over here. Yep, sure enough, more poison. My air timer goes off again. I gotta find this guy. Right here. Oh, there he is. Wow. I'm gonna give him a second. I'm gonna take this container, break it open, collect what's ever in it. All right, ready? That's just sad. All right, 2 down, several more to go. Head back out into the atrium. See what's waiting for me right here. Okay, here comes some more. Switch back over to basic gun again. Trying to take care of that guy before I get eaten alive. Welcome to Dead Space. I'm going to try to grab stuff from a distance. It's sometimes safer when you see collectibles to just sort of spend a few minutes getting them like that so that you can kind of get geared back up. Obviously the game is all about combat and great cadence so that you can prepare yourself for fights, because when they happen they're really intense and you don't have ability to pause the game to get geared up to fight. So if you're not ready to go when the combat hits, you're probably going to have your head chopped off. I'm going to go up to the 3rd level. You can see then the whole hydroponics deck kind of unfolding below Isaac. The breadth and the scale of the hydroponics decks are actually quite huge, obviously, and there's a lot going on. Again, there's a lot of stuff in the air that's not quite right. All right, go back down to the 2nd level. This is, so that wraps up the hydroponics demo that we wanted to show you guys, giving you a chance to get a view into some of the larger and more active sections of the ship. Again, this is a very small part of this chapter. There is a lot more to show you, and we'll be happy to unveil more once we get to EA3. So, thanks again.